Fiona Glancy and I'm the owner and director of Superior Traffic Management. We've been in operation for 15 years. We started with 2 utes and I used to work on the road myself as a traffic controller. Since using Webfleet, we have grown our business substantially from 2 utes to 58. We needed to be able to track the vehicles. They're our assets, we need to know where they are. Just to be able to see where your fleet is every day, that helps me sleep at night. I know where my vehicles are. I sign a ute driver up and I'm handing them a $60,000 asset and they're driving out my driveway. See you later. But at least if I've got Webfleet in them, I know where they're going. To implement something like that was really a no-brainer for us. Webfleet helps us to manage fatigue management really well. You can log into Webfleet, you can see they've left site, they're heading home, or they're at home. We can look at where the vehicles have been when they finish and enable us to manage our staff's fatigue around that, keeping us compliant and keeping everyone safe on site. Being able to utilise that asset again, if time allows, that's gold.
It's a big part of what we do, and I am on Webfleet probably 12 to 14 hours of the day. We have 57 vehicles, which means we have 57 or more sites over day and night shift. So being able to track the vehicles and knowing when they're finishing, when they're arriving on site, giving me live tracking of the vehicle so I know where they're scheduled day to day. And if we have an emergency job come in, then I'm able to quickly look at where everyone's at to see if anyone's left their scheduled site so that I can redirect them to another site. We utilise the geo mapping so we can eliminate certain areas vehicles should and shouldn't be at. And then if they do go in that area for some reason, then we get a notification and we know straight away.
STM absolutely needed a product like Webfleet to be able to manage a larger fleet of vehicles, knowing where people are, being able to see where they've been and what activities they've done. Also helps us with our compliance for main roads and internal processes. The more vehicles we've got out on the road, the more pressing the need is to understand where everybody is, what they're doing, and the condition of those vehicles so we know what capacity we have in reserve. Since using Webfleet, we've been able to better manage response to any incidences with our vehicles, and we've always been able to find out where the vehicles are so we can get them on location when they're needed.
We don't really think about it, we just use it. It gives us an overview of the vehicle, the address of the site that it's located at. It's a tool for the supervisors. Rebecca, the operations manager, uses it multiple times a day to fill emergency jobs. If we get an emergency call out somewhere, she can have a look and work out what ute might be closest. We've got some crews that go to multiple jobs in a day, so the supervisors would log into that to see if that ute has moved onto their second job of the day. We use it in payroll, looking at travel times and things like that. It's used for many functions within the business. It was a no-brainer to add Webfleet. It's just part of our day-to-day life. We couldn't function without it now. If we were to say, no, we're not tracking the vehicles anymore, I don't know what we would do without it. You're missing out on a big part of control in your business by not having it. I don't know how businesses function without it, truly.